in that mode, right?
And then there was the one
so
with
he had both
the Kirby where he was controlling like all of the tilts with his left hand and then doing everything else down in the little pit with his right hand. Like,
I love it.
It's like crazy.
It's like our annual dunk contest, except it's straight up more deep than a dunk contest. Like there's a lot you can do with it. And we're seeing, yeah. Okay, so we got phase 1 pools. We got Melodic versus michealwave, both from the U.S. I'm not entirely familiar exactly where from, but Fox already looking nice. Melodic, a quick stock.
Yeah, in a interesting pool where we got like some really up-and-comer in the form of Zubby. I mean, Zubby's ranking has gone crazy in the last year.
Yeah, like top 15.
Yeah.
He hit the 15 mark, which is really, really nuts. And honestly, it makes me very happy for someone who just seems to care so much about improving and performing in this game to see those results. Because, you know, have you heard the rumor that he memorizes all the rankings and, like, where everyone places? It's true. We were at dinner yesterday, and, like, the rankings just dropped. And then Zane handed me his phone. He's like, ask Zuppy what a rank, like, whatever rank you want. I was like, all right, 37. And then he's like, instantly, he's like, Mop Money. I forget exactly where Mop Money was, but just instantly everybody. And then we started saying names. We're like, all right, Fiction. He's like, 24. And like,
that's like that grind set, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he's paying attention to the competition, you know?
Yeah, I really like the incorporation of the SSBM rankings into the event as well.
Yeah, that's really sick. I think it's...
I don't remember the last event that was like, we dropped the top 10 and then it's Melee the next day.
Well, they've started doing it. So they did it with Genesis this year. I don't remember when they've done it beforehand, but it's becoming a thing. It's really sick. And I want to apologize because during the top 10 reaction yesterday, I kind of yelled at top players. I was like, you know, stop screenshotting it and put up the link. And then I go to dinner and I see all the top 10 players just had a screenshot. I'm like, God damn it. And then like Moki's right there. I'm like, Moki, come on, man. He's like, no, they literally didn't come out with the article. Wait, I'm like, they dropped the top 10, but there's no article to link? They're like, no. I'm like, and then he says that people literally had to screenshot the stream for him to have something to put up. I'm like, oh, that's not great. Oh, missing the edge there. Okay.
You're seeing a lot of like the grounded shiek come out, so I mean the baseline knowledge for this game is just skyrocketed.
Yeah, I mean look at it, like the skill level, like the way we saw Melodic take the first stock. I don't normally expect that from round 1 pools, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're just seeing a lot of shield play, like underneath shield interactions on platform, like.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
The game's changing. It's all things to Slippy, dude.
All thanks to actually 100% all due to Slippy. And the funny thing is, imagine if we just had online from the get-go, right? This game would be so far ahead, so far ahead. I don't know what would have happened. Well, we would have had a lot more diversity in terms of like regions represented, because back in the day, it really, a lot of it came down to where you live. Like I have no, I forget the word I'm trying to use here, but like it's very clear to me that if you lived in SoCal, you had a big advantage in the early days, right? But now that's not so necessary. You could be anywhere.
Yeah, and I mean, I was going through the rankings yesterday just to get a little refresher. There's a lot of those like weird Midwest or like weird Southern states that I don't feel like had a lot of representation, but now they do, probably because they can now online instead of, you know, if you're in Minnesota, who the hell are you going to play?
Right.
But now I could play with Michigan. I could play everyone there, right?
Yeah, so you're starting to see like these top 100 players pop up from these states that you didn't normally expect. And that's not going to stop. It's not going to stop at the one player. It's like you're going to have 2 or 3. And pretty soon.
We saw a little bit of inklings with it with like Anther's Ladder, like Michael 41 billion trillion or whatever.
Yeah.
Never left his house in like Texas, I think, because I think like SFOP didn't even know him except everyone knew him on NetPlay. Yeah. Trying to figure out who this dude was, and then after NetPlay era came out to tournaments.
Did Michael ever live in Texas? I thought he was always Chicago.
Oh, was he? I might be wrong
so.
then. Yeah.
Oh, okay. By the way, I'm not even trying to actually you. I just know that you'll get yelled at if you. if you do not give Chicago credit for Michael, Chicago will get on you. I promise you. Chicago is there. They're always watching.
Texas is too big of a state, man. They already have all these top players. They have like 5 top players right now. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, true.
Give respect where it's due.
I'm just trying to get your back here. Chicago will get you, man. Shout outs to Chicago Melee. They're the homies.
There's a lot of Illinois people on the top 50 as well. I was looking at.
Yeah, no, they're coming up. Everyone's coming up. Skirzo, what? Hold on, I'm going to pull this up here right now. Skirzo is ranked 32nd. Wait, did I get it right?
33.
Fuck. Damn it. Okay, well, you know, I gave him credit. I pushed it up, you know. Shout outs to Chicago. I mean, yeah, Melodic looking great, and like I'm looking at Michael too. Michael Wave not playing bad at all either. They're keeping it close, right? Not just this isn't even just like a round, like a round 1 pools match. This is the first match of this pool. Like no buys, and they're playing this well. Oh, good DI, barely surviving that. Probably just 1% off, and that should do it.
Oh,
okay, Melodic takes it. A sigh of relief for Melodic. You do not want to end up in losers round 1 at a tournament this deep and stacked. But good stuff to Michael Wave too. I mean, they both played it well. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Wave makes a bit of a run too, just based on what I saw.
Yeah. What do you think that ban was to lead to FD? I'm guessing FOD maybe?
Yeah, that is a little weird because you usually don't want to be there as a Sheik against the Fox. So that is kind of a little sussy.
Maybe but I guess like Dreamland with Sheik and Fox is kind of like, how's the Fox playing like? Do I really want to take him to Dreamland?
Yeah, I don't think Dreamland would just be fine for both. So like maybe there was.
I feel like it had to be a found ban.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, but I'm just surprised the Sheik ended up taking him to
last stock.
FD. If you're watching this, maybe you don't want to do that in the future. But yeah.
Yeah, have the phone up at your pool station.
Yeah.
Your Sheik going into Fox. What do I do? What do I do?
No.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing to take away from the winner side. Obviously, you won your first set in pools. You're taking that forward, and you looked good doing it. But I think for the Sheik side, right, they got to their counter pick. We might not like the counter pick. Yeah. They got there, and then they were able to bring it back to even stocks last stock. Like,
yeah, they still played it well.
Improving going into the loser side of bracket.
I mean, that's what tells you it was all about the counter pick. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Michael Wave, don't do that next time. Unless you got a plan that I don't know about. You know, that could be the case. Okay. Love unsolicited coaching commentary. That's great.
They're always asking for it in the VOD, dude.
Wait, are they? I don't know. No. Okay. I'm wondering, like, because, I mean, I think it's awesome that we do stream the earlier waves because a lot of people who don't normally get on stream get the opportunity to be on stream, right? So sometimes they're looking for thoughts if the commentators give them. Sometimes they don't. Or sometimes they just want to show all their friends, like, hey, check it out. I was on stream.
It's also good for, like, VOD review purposes.
Yeah.
Like, I think VGBC's done a really good job of like taking every single match that was streamed on every single stream and then pushing out. I think they push it out like the same night sometimes.
Yeah, no,
they just have like this massive VOD uploader thing.
Did you ever see that fiasco where there was like a mistake and every single video